Hello everybody, it is time to bring back a series that I did, I haven't done the last couple months, but I was doing, and it's BoBunny Stash Bash. And what I do is I've been working through my BoBunny collections. You guys, this one is from 2013. I think I got through all my 2012, so I'm in my 2013s. And this was the one I had, I want to say maybe it was April the last time I did it, but I can't swear on that because we did 30 days of sketches. So I don't remember. You can go back and, I should make me a playlist. That's what I should do. Maybe I do have a playlist. If I do, I'll link it. Anyways, I'm trying to work through these BoBunnies because they're old. As I said, 2013 here. This one is kind of this like summer, actually I think it's two, if I'm honest, I think it's two collections. I have Key Lime, and then I have, I think there's two collections with this same kind of color palette. This is all Key Lime here. What is this one? That's Key Lime. I'm almost certain there's another collection in here that had the same kind of colors. But maybe I'm lying to you. No, maybe not. No worries. It is what it is. Key Lime, it is. Anyways, I've got some, oh, that's random. That's kind of cool though. That's kind of cute. It's some rub-ons. It's not from this collection though. No idea what collection this is. That's some rub-ons. But I have stickers. I have obviously scraps. I have some big noteworthy pieces. There's actually little cards here. Another sticker sheet. That's a little half sheet. I still have some brads if I want to use those. I probably have, y'all, this is just sinful. Sinful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sheets of paper left, you guys. That's a whole collection. That's what that is. Anyways, I got to figure out what I want to do, but this is my picture. This is my daughter and her fiance and their friends. They went and played pickleball. They had flew down for my daughter's bridal shower. Obviously, she attended the bridal shower. They actually went and did something else that day, you know, guy stuff. But they went and played pickleball that night, and I thought this was really cute. It is summer. Technically, this was like, yeah, it was June 29th or something. So it's summer. It's Texas. It's hot. There's no water, so I wouldn't probably be using any of my ocean-y type stuff. But I'm sure I can figure something out. I mean, there's a nice stripe. Obviously, like I said, I've got all these scraps here. I hate to almost, you know, oh, this is red, and that's cute with this red here. What if I get into that? We can use this. Oh, that's not much. This looks kind of like sunshine of some kind, you know. Look how cute that is, y'all. I don't know. Maybe we do something along these lines. I need to get into that. And then I can frame this out so I can use another sheet of paper and I won't gut it, you know. Because why gut it? I've got too much going on anyways. Too many pieces of paper. So maybe this is what I'll do right here. I can get into this in a minute. I'm kind of leaning toward this. I will mat this on a piece of white cardstock. Woo-hoo. Titles? I don't know. I'll have to get into my, this little goodies here. Of course, like I said, I got sticker. I mean, because I got this Good Time Summer. That's really cute. That's all really cute. Stay cool. Although there's a little, what do you call those? Snow cones on there. There's letters here too. I can build a title out of this stuff because I even have little spots. Okay, let me map my photo and figure out my design. I mean, I just kind of slapped that down there, but we'll see if I actually go that direction. These look funny to me. They almost have to go this way. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I'm going to have to think on that for just a second. So give me just a second. I'll be back on. Okay, so I basically have decided on those papers. So I'm going to trim off the branding strips. I'm going to cut down that red one to 11.5. Yeah, 11.5 square. I was just looking at the red pattern. I have no idea what that is. It's just like a little circle-y design on there. There's no shape to it, I don't think, unless it's supposed to be a turtle or something. But I think it's just a little old shape. So I like that. I've got my yellow. I've got that little yellow half moon thing there, or half circle-y thing. And this is my, I initially have this stripe going sideways, and I'm going to make this little arrow banner, but I'm going to end up rotating that stripe in just a minute, and I'll actually cut it and split it. So I have to make it a little bit longer. And the silliest part about all that is I'm acting like I need to save paper, and I do not. I have plenty, but that's okay. I didn't want to waste it either. There's a difference between not saving and wasting, if I tell the truth about it. So I've got the little banner thing, and I'm looking at this. I'm going, okay, but I don't like that photo on that striped paper like that. So this is where I'm going to decide, you know what, I'm going to take it horizontally, and I'm going to cut it in the middle there, or basically the middle. It's not exactly the middle. But I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to put it behind the up and down banner piece and the photo. And then I'm going to get off into the noteworthy. So but the way BoBunny used to, I don't know if it's still done, to be honest with you. I haven't looked in a while. But they used to have like these really big like ephemeras that they were like, you might call them a journaling spot, but they're large. And they called them noteworthy. I think they're meant to be like note cards, or again, I think they're kind of meant for like your journaling, but they were kind of large. And so I'm going to get into this, and I'm going to find one that it's like a little arched top with a square bottom. It's just got hot air balloons. None of that has to do with nothing. I just thought it was nice. I liked the shape. I thought it, you know, obviously the colors go because it's part of the collection, but I liked it as a base for the photo. Now, I'm going to end up in a second making another photo mat. The white, it looks good, but I feel like it needs more. And truth be told, I probably should have matted it one more time. In hindsight, I probably should have done one more photo mat to give it like double, triple mats or whatever, but I did not. I have this bicycle here. I really wanted to use it. I love the color of it. I think it's an interesting shape. It wasn't going to make any sense. This isn't, it's not allowed about bicycles. It's not allowed about movement. It's not allowed about going per se anywhere. It's a pickleball game. So yeah, I don't actually end up using it. I try. I put it down there. I mess with it. And I don't know why I have that so high up. There it is. I was going to look at that tag, the little banner there. And I'm like, why is that so high up in the air? So I'm looking at that. I got that little bicycle down there. It actually kind of works in a way because I've got that nice diagonal. But I don't know. I just decided, no, it's not going to, just from a thematic standpoint. And I'm not one to really care all the time. I don't have to be themey, but it just was going to be really wrong. It didn't feel right to me. And especially after I put that banner in the upper right corner. So here's where I've decided I need to map my photo on some green, because I really didn't have any green in the middle. So I've got that green frame, you know, with the polka dots on the outside. And I was like, you know what, Christine, why don't we bring that green in just a little bit more? So I'm going to mount that. And I will also end up putting it up on foam. I don't remember what I do next after this, y'all. I really contemplated putting mixed media. I don't do that because I do a few other things that take some time. I have to cut this video down, y'all. When I first plugged all this stuff in there, it was like 39 minutes. I go, oh my goodness. And that's with me stopping recordings and stuff sometime. I kind of got on the struggle bus again on this layout with the journal spot. I did that like 2 layouts ago, made a journal spot, and then just could not find a home for it. And dang if I didn't do it again. I wanted to add the date. I'm proud of myself because I'm adding names. I'm adding a date. But dadgum, where do you put the journal spot, Christine? I need to plan it earlier in the layout is my problem. I'm like doing the layout, and then I think, oh, I need to add that information. And then it's like, well, now where do you put your spot, Christine? It looks a little strange. So the title I decided upon, I was kind of proud of myself. I thought this was so funny. What's the Dill Pickleball? Because it's like dill pickle, you know? And then it's like, what's the deal or whatever. So I've kind of got myself a little pun going on here. So it's going to spell out, I do use the letters on the sticker sheet, which I was also proud of myself for doing. What's the Dill Pickleball? And I think this is kind of cute. I did tickle myself when I was reading it. I go, oh, you're so funny. It takes me just a second because it sticks to my finger. I will tell you, I start trying to use the rub-ons at the end. Maybe I shouldn't spoil it. I will tell you, I got upset with it. It didn't work the way I wanted. I've got to find my dadgum popsicle sticks, you guys. I can't find them. I don't know what I've done with them. I know they're here. I wouldn't have thrown them out, so I've stuck them in some place that I thought to myself, oh, that's the perfect spot for that tool. No idea where that is. So I do pickleball in a different color than the What's the Deal. 2 reasons. Number one, there wasn't enough L's and E's either, for that matter. And secondly, I just thought it looked neat because I'm spelling out pickleball, which is kind of the point of the, you know, the photo there at pickleball. And I thought they had this great photo too. My daughter did a really good job. She sent me this cute selfie. You got the boards or the little paddles or whatever. Oh, and I should tell you guys, we tried to get pickleball. They went to like a place. We have all these places here now. It's almost like roller skating back was in the day. You know, you can go to all these little places. It's kind of pricey though. But we had gotten a little pickleball set. My daughter had gotten kind of turned on to it a while back. And y'all, we didn't go to a court or nothing. We're out in the street trying to play it. That was just we didn't do so good. It was funny. It was funny though. So here I've got this like banner thing poking off to the left, and I don't mind that too much. My initial thought was to use that as my journaling, and maybe that's what threw me off because I changed my mind. I decided that Life is Good would look cute up there in the upper right, and so I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe I'll journal on here, but it looked just kind of odd to me kind of by itself, so I thought, well, I'll start adding some stickers. And a few little stickers are not real specific necessarily to like the beach or whatever. Like the ones I'm sticking on there are almost like drinks. So one says like root beer. That's the one that goes in the upper right corner. One says Sun Rays Cola, and the other says Sunburst Lemon Lime. So it kind of is referencing drinks, to be honest. And y'all, my layout's kind of up at the top up there, so I've passed my little board. I try to use my board to make sure I'm staying in camera, and sometimes I get to going and I miss it. So I've got those little circles there, and I think, okay, I do like the circles. It's created my little triangle here. And I've got that little journaling banner deal. And I kind of like it, but at the same time, I'm thinking, okay, but you're still a little bit boring. So I'm going to go through my stickers here. I pull that one out. I don't use it. Actually, I put it back. I'm looking at it because I like the flower on it, but I decided against it. And I look again. Everything has I shouldn't say everything. Many of them have like a summer beach theme. The summer's fine because it is summer, but the beach is not. So then I thought, you know what? I got all these little wood veneer stars. Let's use these stars because it's sports, right? And stars kind of lend toward, many times for me anyways, like a sport. So I thought, okay, I'll do myself a little batch of stars here. And I do like this. I think this looks really cute. So I'm going to build these out. I'm going to put 3 in each little section in a little visual triangle. Very traditional, you know, design technique. So nothing crazy. I almost colored them. I thought to myself, well, maybe you should color them. But then I've said this before. I'm a fan of the plain wood veneer. I don't know what it is about it, but I just find it it's natural, you know, and it kind of gives you whatever. So then I thought, well, I'm going to do some sequins. And so I thumbed through it, and then I think, no, I don't really have any. And then I decided, no, I really want sequins. So then I went over to my binder, my color binder, and I found this frame in there. And it's kind of a yellowy color with a little turquoise. I think this actually came off of a really old, like, retro collection. But the colors went pretty well, and I had this piece of little acetate or whatever, and I thought, you know, the little peach, it's peach fizz, I think, or something from Spiegelmom Scraps, and there is a little bit of orange in the vertical stripes of the stripe paper, and of course on the little tag with the hot air balloons there's some orange in the little arrows, and so I thought, okay, this little peach one will work just fine. So I build myself a little shaker pocket, you guys, or shaker box, whatever you want to call that thing, and I'm really proud of myself. I think this turned out really cute. And I put my little sequins in there. And then I'm going to set that down next to the left where I had those banners. But now, here's my problem. I had initially, like I said, thought I'll use that as my journaling spot. Well, now that I've taken that away and I've got basically an embellishment, where do I write the date and the names? You guys, I didn't think ahead very good. Just didn't do that. So I'm building my little shaker pocket here. I use my little foam strips. I like these because they're a little bigger, a little like deeper, I guess. And I don't remember where I got them. I'm kind of sad. I need to do a little better job keeping up with where my adhesives come from. Because, you know, you fall in love with a certain one. You think, oh, I want to use that all the time. And then it's like, well, where'd I get it? I don't know. So I got my little shaker pocket there, which I think is really cute. Happy with that. I think I've already glued down my little wood stars. And I kind of picked my mess up here because I'm going to, I think then I decide I want some flair. That's another thing I need some more of is some flair. And I use the word need, and really it's want. But then I'd say, no, but I need it. No. I had this little lime-colored bow. I thought to use it. I think it looks okay from a color perspective, but it just ended up feeling a little bit too feminine to me. I've got 2 guys in the photo, and I thought, you know, no, I don't really want to use a bow. So I come across this flare that says This Moment, and this is from Scrap and Happy Studio. And I really enjoy this. I like this a lot. So I'm going to put this in the upper left corner because I also kind of wanted to cover up, you know, part of the shaker pocket to make it look integrated into the layout. And so this looks really cute to me. So now I have the title. I've got my little pieces of embellishments and that. And then I go, okay, I need to do something to write the names and the date. So I decided I was going to get a round punch and use this. I thought, well, I'll bring that green and blue polka dotted paper in, and I'll use the polka dots as a line to write. Well, I try that. I pull out a pen. I write their names, the date, everything. It's too hard to read. I get really frustrated. I go, I can't read nothing. It just was too hard to read. And you'll see that in just a second because I'm going to set it there. And I tuck it in there and everything. I do like the color, actually. I do like it as like embellishment or something. So I thought, well, maybe if I use a white cardstock, and go over the top and just kind of set it on top, I'll kind of scuff up the white so that the green shows through. So I'll pull up my scufferator and I'll try this, and I lay that down in just a second, and I decide, no, that's not going to work. You can't even see the green, so nope, set that aside. So then I thought, well, I don't want to do just plain white. I think that's not good. So I go back into my Noteworthy, and I find this little card here, and I go, well, there's little lines on this. This might work. And so I punch it out, and I do like this. I do like this. But after I write the journaling on there, and I decided also, by the way, I was using a thicker tipped, well, you saw it in my hand, Faber-Castell pen, and I decided that was just too thick, so I pulled up my Muji pen. That is a go-to pen for me, by the way, is my Muji pen. I like the really fine tip. I find I can write and journal and you can read it better. The thicker tips, I do enjoy a thicker tip like in my journal and stuff like that, but for writing on my scrapbook, I find that it's just too fat. I don't know. So I write it on there and I think, you just look boring. So I go, you know what, them rub-ons had some little pieces. So I go over there and I find this little like round, like rainbowy circle star looking thing. And I think, well, this will be cute. So I pull this back up because I have definitely glued it down already, obviously. And I'll rub this on this corner here and give it a little interest. Well, I don't know if it's because I don't have my my popsicle stick, because I just grabbed like one of my little pens over here, my little glitter pen deal, and I thought I'll just use this cap and rub it. Y'all, it didn't want to come off. This was not as friendly to me as the Maya Road layout rub-ons. But I fight it, and I finally get some little colored circle-y dot things on there. And then on the other side, there was a little bit left because I did it kind of off. I wasn't all the way on. I kind of on purpose was a little bit off. And so I thought, well, I'll use the other side on the upper left. And that was a pickle getting that on there too. I was really irritated with it. I go, why are you behaving this way? Why are you behaving this way? You know you're supposed to go there. And so I'm going to sit there and mess with this for just a second, just to try to make them lay down on the paper there. And then I'll put it back exactly where it was. I do like a round element right there. It was just too square. Everything's too square. So I was kind of happy with my little round circle-y bit there. So I think I'm wrapping that around, and then that's going to get tucked up in there. I got to be a little careful, though. I'll bring it down just so you can see, because it's the top is where I've got the little colors that was the other half of the one on the right, and you can see it if I go too high. So that is what I've done to the layout, you guys. That's my BoBunny Stash Bash. I could easily get multiple layouts of what I've got left, so I'm going to have to figure out some kind of way to use these colors in this theme. So thank you guys so much for watching. There's my little shaker puck. Isn't that cute? Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.